last time on the Noob Journey.
Briggsie's going around the outside using the DRS. Can he put it down the inside? Yes.
Oh,
Briggsie's going to try and get it back here.
Wow, Reese, he got
Is he going to do it?
straight
No,
in the
he's going to be safe.
Oh, Briggsy! Massive lock-up!
Somehow, Alex Degu is keeping up with Jamie here. How is that happened?
No,
no, he's not.
Shut up.
He's on. No, literally, he's
battling. He's
outside
battling him.
Jamie.
Oh no, he's not.
Did he pull it off? I can't see his screen. Morgan's still on the inside. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Someone tries to go around the outside. Oh, and he's managed to do it. Oh, good move.
Comes across the line. Congratulations to Pepsi Max. 978, you are Noob Journey Season 2 World Champion.
Round 9, Mexico.
Hi guys, Rixon here and welcome back to the Noob Journey Season 2 Round 9. We are here in Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix, and as always I am joined by Chook. How are you, mate?
Doing fantastic, Rixon. Race number 9 in the season. It's flown by. But yeah, Mexico Grand Prix, not usually the best Grand Prix in the world, but hopefully it's the Noob Journey, so hopefully you make it far more entertaining to watch today.
Yes, so before we go and meet some drivers, Chook, do you want to tell the audience what you are doing during this race today?
Cocaine.
What?
Sorry.
Hello?
No, guys, I am going to race like Rixon did in Monaco. But I will also be commentating this round, so it would make it very interesting, and I might crash. So
you will crash.
If I don't win today, I am going to be really pissed off. So you might get it towards the end of the race.
Yes. So anyway, I think we should go and meet some drivers and have a look at qualifying. Welcome to qualifying here for round 9 of the Noob Journey around Mexico. On the left we have Jamie 183 and on the right we have Sasemba going down the long start finish straight now. Both these guys both running super soft tyres as you would expect, maxing out the revs in 8th gear. 100 metre board on your right as both drivers come and hit the apex pretty much the exact same time. Sets 2, turn 2 and turn 3, sorry, running through there very nicely indeed. Second DRS zone, both of them hit the point exactly on the dot on the right hand side 100 metre board. Want to get as much apex as possible here, take a wide line into the next corner to open up the car into the next double right hander. So Semba taking it a little bit wider there compared to Jamie 183, giving Jamie the time advantage right now, approaching the S's, possibly the hardest sector on the track. Both taking the entrance to the S's very nicely actually. You want to shift up gear early to minimise the loss of traction. Coming down the back straight now, just before the stadium section. Jamie looks like he's a little bit in front here. So Semba takes the entrance to the stadium a little bit better. Into the stadium we go, the hairpin. Jamie runs a little bit wide there, locking up, loses a lot of time, loses a back end as well coming out. Down to the final corner now, both hitting the apex relatively well. Opening up the car down the start finish straight. Jamie comes across the line in second place to a 121.5 and Sasemba a 121.7. Looking at the standings then, Corrigan puts it on pole, Jamie 183 in second, a Respawn in a Sauber in third, Sasemba in fourth, Briggsy in fifth, followed by Ben 665 in sixth, Charlie in seventh, Namau GG in eighth, Callum Debut in 9th, and Carswell FC rounding out the top 10. Welcome to the grid here for the Mexican Grand Prix, and there's no rain luckily for you, Chook. You're going to avoid the downpour, which is Mexico. I mean, I don't think it ever rains in Mexico, but nevertheless, now I don't know what you're going to do for strategy, so I'm not sure if you want to run us through that while we're going around on the formation lap. Obviously you are starting from the back because I started from the front in Monaco and won by a stupid amount, so it's pretty dull to watch. So you and Pepsi actually as well. So the champion Pepsi Max starting from the back. Now my wonder is, can he do a Teak quick share in Canada in season 1 and win the race? Because that's what obviously Canada last time was a 50%er, so he had a lot longer. You've only got a 25% race distance to do it. And Reese is looking for a side swipe on me. Oh, and he's achieved it. So another formation. Now I've been taking that again, Chook. But do you want to take us through? Get Trolls joined.
Oh,
Here he is.
If he ruins my race, Rixon, Noob Journey is cancelled forever.
I don't think he'll get on the grid.
Thank fuck. But yeah, I'm going to go for a soft to super soft strategy. Hopefully my tyre wear isn't... Like, if I'm the guys who watch my videos in Season 1, I was awful with tyre wear. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I can't promise anything, Rixon.
No, I mean, it sounds bad, but for the viewing pleasure of everyone, I really want you to struggle. I actually find Mexico harder than actually for me it's the hardest track on the calendar. I've done this race probably about twice in the 24%er, so it kind of shows that I don't race. That's why I'm not racing. So I've got a good reason.
But yeah, it's not my greatest track either, but I thought I'd give it a go. This and Abu Dhabi are probably my worst tracks. But I was going 3 seconds quicker than the qualifying best lap. So we'll have to wait and see. I probably won't be able to. I'll probably knowing me, I'll get taken out on the first lap and it'll just ruin everything. But we'll have to wait and see.
So yes, we did say Pepsi Max was starting from the back, but he's so good he beat some of the noobs on wet tyres, as you would have seen from qualifying. So I did send him a message to pull over to the side and start from the back. I doubt he will. But he's near the back, 13th. It's not where I would have liked him. Would have liked to see him behind me in 17th. But it's fine. We'll see what happens. Cars are back on the grid now. People are loading in. The lights are coming on, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. And I'm going to pull off to the side and retire now. This is down to you, mate. Can you get through the carnage that is turn 1? Let's have a look.
It's okay at the moment.
Turn 1. Corrigan's leading. Oh my, it's absolute carnage. There's so many cars. This is ridiculous. Let's get in the mid-pack.
Oh, Pepsi, come on, mate.
Let's get on with Ben 665.
Oh, Rixon.
Have you been There's a banana in the background sideways. That's definitely you.
Yep.
There's a Toro Rosso of Nimao, I think that is, and Ben 665 battling for 4th. Now, gotta say, obviously Ben is a rookie in the Noob Journey. He's had a decent season. They've tagged each other in the Toro Rosso with the Red Bull. As Papa Ken's been taken out by the Sauber, who is that of Reese, who had a decent qualifying. The Saubers are in a bullish mood today, I'll tell you that. Get Trolls left the session, thank God. Piss off, never come back here again. So Reese up into... that's a flick up oversteer. Can Ben 665 capitalise on that? It looks like he's going to go to the inside. Very late on the brakes. He's going to do well to keep it in though. As Reese going to go back up the inside. It's a lovely battle here. Pepsi Max is retired. And there's been another collision. The Sauber of Reese and Ben 665 having a big crash there. And Pepsi's out early on. Obviously we missed that. Let's have a look at the battle for the lead. Corrigan's got a decent lead over Jamie 183. You said 185. 183 here in second, followed by Briggsy. So it's a McLaren 2-3, but that's not where the battle is. The battle is here for 4th place. There's 5 cars, maybe 6 cars with a 7th lurking in the background. You should be on commentary for this race, mate. There's a big pile-up. There's about a 4-car pile-up going into turn 1.
I just managed to gain so many places.
There's just been a big pile-up in turn 1 between a Sauber and you. We're on board with Cheatmaster.
Oh, no way.
We're on board with Cheatmaster. And he's got a Sauber behind him now. He's out on those soft tyres. Up the inside.
Oh,
what a cheeky move
wow.
that is from... Is that Buttius Crackius? Factual Impala in 5th place. Come on, Cheat. You should be making mincemeat of him.
There we go.
Up the inside. Move done. With Ken behind. Factual's having a good race. I'll tell you that. Don't know where to look on track. This is round the final corner to the start-finish straight. Corrigan in first. Jamie 183 in second. And there's a big gap back to Briggsy. Has Briggsy gone into... Briggsy's in the pits. Super soft. Briggsy's coming to the pits. It's a good strategy. It looks like he's going to go onto the mediums. That would make the most sense at this point. I doubt you'll get to the end on the soft tyres. But the battle for the lead has now become a 2-horse race as a Respawn in 3rd and the banana of yourself, Chick, in 4th. And obviously, I don't want to make it talk too much. Behind us again, there's another big battle here. Let's get an onboard camera here from Ken. No surprises there. And oh, what a lovely move from Ken up the inside of Factual Impala. Causa LFC's back there as well. Looks like Callum W's pulled away from this pack, and a battle for 5th has now become a battle for 6th. Factual Impala and Causa both looking up the inside here. No, they're both. Oh, Causa got a snap of oversteer. He's had to back out of that now. We know Ken and Causa, obviously, they are helping us with the planning of obviously season 2, and so these guys are pretty much teammates in different cars. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be racing very clean. This looks like Ken as usual. Oh, that was very close. I'm not talking trash about these boys. And there was nearly an accident as Ken's really messed up the S's. That's going to lose him a lot of time. And let's get on board. You're having a pretty lonely race in 3rd from the back. As Corrigan's pulled a massive gap away from James Cole in 14th, backwards as usual. Alex Dayu backwards as usual, and yeah. So I'm gonna actually stick on board it as you've lapped Chemical and
yep, and Daegu.
And Day. So you are absolutely flying through. You've got Charlie up next, who's coming to the pits. He's out on the medium tyres. Briggsy is looking. He's smelt blood, Chig. Basically, if I've lost the back end, he's going to go up the inside. And that's another position for Briggsy. He looks like he's back up in the points. Yes, he is. Briggsy coming out of the pits. He's back up in the points. P10 for Briggsy. And there's not really any battles going on right now. The grid's pretty spaced out. Reese in the pits. It is pit stop lap. Everybody's in. It looks like Reese was in first. Factual also came, but he's going to get held up by the looks of that. Trying to get on board with one of the boys here that were in the pits. As Reese is in the pits as well. Come out behind the Toro Rosso of Nimao GG. So he's down. Oh, Causa's lost the back end there. Jumped on board with Causa in 5th place. He's lost the back end. And the grid's pretty spaced out actually now, Chu. So you can have a breather as you're going through sector 3. You're catching up to Jamie, I've got to say, but Corrigan is having a while of a time out in front. Miles out in front. Yeah, when I say Miles, 5 seconds, but considering we've only had 5 laps here out of 18, is Corrigan going to come into the pits? He's on the super soft. You can tell he's struggling coming out of the last corner. Yes, he is. Corrigan in the pits. Now, what's Jamie going to do? Jamie looks a lot more comfortable coming out of the final corner. He's seeing Corrigan in the pits. Jamie's going to inherit the lead of the race. So, obviously, title chances are over. But I think there's still a battle on for 2nd place. There might not be. He might have wrapped that up already. But it's all about pride at this point in the Noob Journey. Now that Pepsi's out, he might have just crashed. He might have to get a bit of confirmation from Pepsi about what happened there. But
Corrigan's on the mediums, Rixon, so it's going to go for a long stint.
Okay, so it's good to hear that you're out on track having a good time. You do not sound stressed. You don't sound like Lewis.
No. The start was very stressful. I have to see from my point of view after the race, Rixon, but it was absolute chaos. Pepsi hit me twice. They got spun around by Faction Parlour and all sorts happened. So
it's good to hear.
Yeah, stressful start.
So Alex Day 14. Having a little battle with Morsel Chemical. Here we go. Noob on noob. This is what we like to see. Oh, no. So, they're less than about 2 corners in the stadium section. Mortal Chemical lost the back end. And Idiot McNoobtard, sorry, Alex Dayu, going to fight another day. As Idiot McNoobtard, speaking of him, backwards, is going to have to let the Mercedes of Causa up in P5. The only question is, can he finish the race? He's been doing well recently. Obviously crashed out in quali. Can he finish the race? Callum W's made his way up to 3rd.
Oh my.
I'm not sure how, but
Jamie's pitted.
He has, yeah, he's got Jamie bearing down on him now. That probably explains why Jamie's so much faster than him into the stadium section. And you're panting, Cheek. Is there something going on with you there? I can tell you're in first.
My tyres are 44%, and I'm a bit worried. And I've got a few penalties. I have to admit right now, I've cut a few corners. So I'm a bit stressed out now.
So let's just see these few. Water Chemical's got 10 seconds. You've got 3. Charlie's got 3. Reese had a drive-through. And Walter's got another 3. Walter's got 13 seconds worth. Okay, Matt, you're pretty close to getting another 3. So if you want to stop cheating, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, I do apologise.
To be honest, you're meant to be good. Stop being bad. You've got 10 seconds to Corrigan and 15 seconds to Jamie. So, as it stands, I don't think you'll be bottling a podium. Actually, 9 races deep now. we are running out of tracks to do. But Ken's following him well, actually. Really well. Through the S's where it all matters. You can make or break your lap. And Ken's just broke his lap, really. It wasn't that bad, but he's lost a little bit of time. Briggsy seems to be a lot more confident through the S's. And I'm surprised we haven't seen as many penalties as we have. As looks like Briggsy took the S's much better in the Sector 2, sorry, than Somebody coming into the stadium section. Now, he might have DRS. He may have. He probably will have DRS. That's a positive for December there. Let's just see. Yes, he'll have DRS. Here we go. DRS. Down the start, finish straight. I think it's been activated. I cannot tell. Let me get on board. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, the absolute slipstream on F1 2016. Right behind him. Briggsy goes really defensive on those medium tyres compared to December on the softs. Briggsy just... That was a good move. I think Briggsy could kind of let him overtake him there. Didn't seem to be that much of a challenge. He's going to try and stick his nose up the inside to the second DRS zone, but obviously there's 1 point and 2 straights. And so December gets DRS again through the second DRS straight. And it looks like he's going to gain that P4. Now, what's happened to you, Chu?
I was going just about coming through the stadium section, and Alex Degu was facing the wrong way, and he didn't ghost initially. And I thought I was going to plough into him. Luckily,
that was scary. Respawn, battle for P10, Respawn, and the Toro Rosso of Nimau. Oh, what's this in front of here? Oh, Cosmo Fletch will have had a little crash by the look of that. That's going to be good for these two. Here are the battle for 8th place. 4 cars now been dragged into this battle for 8th place. Respawn, Corsa, Nimau. And who is that on the end there? That's Factual Impala still having his nose in with some battles. And, oh! Cause I've never seen that line before, mate. That's a bit weird. But fair enough, he's made up loads of time. And he's overtaken... Well, I'm not sure that move was totally legal. I don't think he thought we'd catch that on camera. But I've got eagle eyes and I managed to catch that. It's going to be a great battle down the straight here. Let's get on the broadcast cam for this one. 4 cars going through the stadium section. All within a second... Maybe not. All within 2 seconds. Corsa and Reese are probably the closest here, going to make a move. As they're coming past this really nice camera shot. Oh, to the inside aggressively from the Sauber. Corsa's got past him. He's on the soft tyres to Respawn's mediums. Reese going to get back in the slipstream. That's a dive bomb if I've ever seen one. Pulls it off. Oh, he's going to go round the outside. What a lovely move that is. Corsa's going to dip it back up the inside. Great traction there from Corsa. Corsa's got DRS. I think he's out in front of Reese now. Side by side, coming in to the 5th corner is this. The sharp left hand of the Ferrari gets right out of the way there. And, oh, Nimau's been dragged back into the battle here. This is some intense racing around Mexico, Chick. I'll tell you that. It goes quiet for a few laps. One mistake and then all 4 cars get gaggled up back into it. And there's another fight for a place. And it's only 8th place, only a few points. But this point in the... Oh! You'll never guess what's just happened, Chick. Corsa's crashed. Corsa's crashed.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
It might have been a bit of contact between him and Reese, but Corsa's crashed again. So if anybody's keeping count of the amount of time Corsa's crashed, you can add 1 more to that. I mean, you're probably running out of space to keep up a tally chart at this point, if anybody is doing that. Corsa's biggest fan. But oh, lovely camera angle here at the stadium section. Factory Impala in 10th place, going to get some points. His teammate, Butty's Crackies, isn't around. What's happened there? There's a Sauber of Respawn that just went into the wall and ploughed into another car. So, I'm not sure what that was about. But Respawn was in P8, P7. He's now in points. But he's got a big gap back to Charlie in 12th. And
in the pits here we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O.
Welcome to F1 Watching with me, Rixon. This episode we have a wild banana entering the pits. As you've been overtaken for the lead, so...
But Corrigan is on mediums, and Jamie's coming in the pits as well. So, I reckon I can catch him.
Jamie's not coming into the pits, you were wrong there. Jamie stayed out for another lap. And he's going to overtake you. He's already abused the slipstream and the DRS cheek. You might want to watch out behind you, because Jamie's got a full head of steam as he's overtaking you for 2nd place. That is going to be the mug of the century from the number 83 car. As he's just smoked you going down the straight. Now that is a mug if I've ever seen one. DRS for Jamie. He's going to pull away from obviously runner-up in season 1. Oh, the slipstream somehow keeping that banana As Jamie's not a pushover, so you're gonna be in for a little battle here. Seems like a throwback to the Tika Rixon days of season 1. And he's side by side. Looks like we've got the move done. I don't know why I'm staying on board with this. Obviously, we can get it from your POV, but who cares? It's the only battle that's going on. Oh, Jamie's got the corner. That's a penalty for him. That's the end of that battle. Briggsy and Sasemba battling for 4th now. And it's looking like Ken's getting better as the race is going on. 6 laps down. And backmarkers moving out of the way. Not as much as an issue as they were in the beginning of the season with pads dying and such. But yeah, Ken's looking much nicer now through the S's. Obviously, like a track around Mexico and Monaco and a lot of tracks like that, once you get dialed in, as he's going to look for a move up the inside into the stadium section. That's very ambitious. Get on board with this. As we're on board with Sasemba now. Keeping it very clean. There's a Ferrari there of Alex Dayu keeping up with him. Alex Dayu, mate, you don't want to sniff your nose in this battle. This isn't one for you, mate. You're down in 14th. I think that's pretty dead last. As DRS for Sasemba, he's a little way back on Briggsy. Obviously, Briggsy had a better stadium section. Alex Dayu got DRS as well, and seems to got a lot more pace than Sasemba. As the back marker of Alex Dayu is going to overtake Sasemba. He's taking it very easy, Sasemba, as Alex Dayu takes the Lewis Hamilton line. I'm not sure he knows what corners are, but he went pretty much straight on there, so we could have had another wild Alex Dayu, David Attenborough F1 watching moment there, but unfortunately we didn't. Corrigan in the lead, coming into the stadium section, followed by Cheatmaster. It's currently a 1-2 for Banana, and Caboose isn't even racing, so looks like Jamie's on for another 2nd place, as he's slowly turning into the Rixon of Season 2, which isn't a good title to have. I'll tell you that. You want to be winning races, not coming 2nd. Callum W, Mortal Chemical and Namau having a little scrap here. Mortal Chemical's a backmarker, so again, I'm not sure what he's doing sticking his nose in. As he's round wide, Respawn down in 9th after that accident as Mortal Chemical's pulling donuts around the double right-hander. And here we go. Callum W through the S's, all over the back of Namau GG. This is going to get the move done. That's a great move in the S's from Callum W, actually. Give him props for that. Team Sauber boy doing the job and overtaking them. Oh, he's a dive. That's got to be dive bomb of the season. Gee, Namau from miles away. We all know he doesn't give a shit. That's the best way to put it. He does not care. Up the inside. I've never seen anybody. That's throwback to Die Hard fan, actually. Out of nowhere. I didn't think he'd pull that move off. Callum W gave him the room, and now he's fell into the clutches. Well, possibly fallen into the clutches of his teammate Respawn. Is there anything going on up by YouTube?
Nothing at the moment. Just coming through the S section, slowly catching Corrigan. I'm not doing fantastic at the moment. I haven't really got into a groove, and that's another warning. Great, that's just what I want. But yeah, Jamie's catching me, I think. I'm not being very consistent here.
Okay, quick little update.
You're yawning, sorry.
Oh, I was yawning. That's why I needed to get that out. That's why I needed you to talk for a bit there, cover me. But the Saubers are having a little scrap again, both on mediums. And the number 12 and the number 9 car having a little scrap here. 2 Saubers. No, they're not in contention for wins anymore, which is fair enough. They're both lazy, so they're not going to put any practice in, which is the right approach to have to the Noob Journey. If you practice, you are frowned upon. Alex Dayu left. Probably given up there. No F1 watching with him today. But yeah, a bit of Sauber on Sauber action. This is what I like to see. And Pepsi's just sent me a message on Twitter saying, well, I didn't last long. No, you didn't, mate. Like Causa, you didn't last long. And you're already out. There's a little dig at Causa. Oh! I think there's a bit of team orders there. And no, that's a Causa's retired. The streak continues for Alex Causa. Another retirement. Whoever's keeping count of how many times he's had to leave the session as well. Let's see that somewhere. Counter, someone comments. Go back and count how many times Causa's crashed out. That'd be great. Now, you're not winning, Chuk. You're meant to be winning. That's what we do. Commentators.
In all fairness, Rixon, I got taken out at the start.
But, it's fine. Yeah.
I got taken out at the start. which caused me to be dead last. So I think I have an excuse to why I am in second and not in first.
No, it's not. It's not good.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't qualify on pole. You know,
I'm not qualifying last in Monaco. That's not happening. No chance of that. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, that is the wrong gear going through there. Oh no, I'm off. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I've ruined my chances of winning now. Sorry, Rixon. Yeah, I spun coming through the S section.
Come on, Jamie.
So
Put some pressure on him. Make him
Nice to
crumble.
come back.
Make him crumble. There's still this battle going on for P5 now. December doesn't seem to have the pace to catch up to Briggsy, but he has the pace to stay in within that second gap you need for the DRS. There's some lovely camera shots around here in Mexico. I'll tell you that. We get some great camera angles on the broadcast camera. And coming through the double right-hander now is December. 2 laps to go, and can he get a move done to gain some valuable? It's only a couple of points, but they're valuable points for Ken at this point. He's got to try and keep that solid third place he's got, and that's what happens in the Noob Journey. If you can finish races and finish every race and finish well, you get points. I don't want to keep blowing my own trumpet.
no, no.
He's retired. As Ben 65 has bottled it from 4th and dropped down to 6th. And cheap mate, do you want to tell us what happened there? Callum W's retired. Scrap that. Sauber out. There's a Sauber down. Looks like just before the stadium section. Callum W. Oh yeah, just entering the left-hander before the stadium section. You can join me on commentary now for the last few laps, which is nice.
Fuck.
But do you want to explain to us what happened and how you bottled that, Chief?
So I came through the first chicane, going on to the second DRS straight, hit the curb, sent me left, sent me right, and I applied myself into the wall. So there we go, we'll forget that, and Corrigan's winning the race by quite a lot here.
You know what? The next 2 laps are yours. Take the floor, Chief.
Thank you. So Corrigan is winning by, wow, 17 seconds. We should kick Corrigan out of the series. Anyway, but yeah, he's winning by 17 seconds over Jamie 183. And then Briggsy, his teammate, who is in third, who's 50 seconds behind. So he hasn't had the best race in the world, Briggsy. And then December, oh, I didn't realise there was a battle here. December's all over the back of him. December, of course, is on super soft tyres, which would be far quicker than Briggsy, who's on the medium tyres. I think Ken might just wait till the DRS straight, going round into the stadium section, into the final bit of the lap. Briggsy locks up, that's not very good. December is all over the back of him here, round the final bend. Really difficult to get traction off this final bend, but you've got a short shift up. And December's got a great run on Briggsy now. He's just coming through the final bend. Here we go. Can he do it? It's a massive straight on this Mexico circuit. DRS is open now. Is he going to get? I don't think he's going to get him. No, not this lap. But of course it's the final lap now, so we'll have to wait and see if December can get him. Onto the second DRS. So December cuts that corner. That might give him a penalty. I don't want the penalties looking like.
Sorry
look
to
like Rixon,
butt in here, but race winner Corrigan. I'm not sure if he's won a race before. Come around the final corner, cross the line. Congratulations to Corrigan for winning the penultimate race around Mexico. What a race that was. Insane qualifying. Obviously messing around a bit now at the end of the season. Would he crown the champion? But Jamie 183. I mean, obviously, I'm not sure what's happening with that battle with Ken.
It's spicing up now. The Toro Rosso in the way there, but Ken's gone around the outside of Briggsy. Briggsy went wide, and December goes around the outside, and December moves up to third place around the Mexican Grand Prix. If he can hold this out now, I don't know what the penalties are looking like. December usually doesn't have any penalties, but he's just coming into the stadium section now, and Briggsy has bottled it. Another Briggsy bottle.
My hands are on my head. I cannot believe Briggsy's done it again. How many chances does this guy need to not bottle it? And every time he bottles it. December, let's hope he's...
Oh, he's letting him through. Oh, there was no need for that, Ken.
December, mate.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh. I guess Briggs didn't have any... Oh, yeah, no, Briggs didn't have any penalties because December stayed in fourth.
Mr. Nice Guy. Namal finishes 6th. That's a good result for him. It looks like there's a Sauber behind him. I'm pretty sure that's calendar view. Factual Impala. Oh, there's a car park in the stadium section. There's a banana. Oh, that's Corrigan just lapping Factual on his victory lap. Factual Impala's Gonna finish 8th. He's finished 8th. Factual Impala.
Great
Was that a
results.
great result for him?
Great result.
8th place for Factual Impala.
Nice.
We're looking at a future superstar in Factual Impala, I reckon. Oh, Alex Day just binned it in the wall. But anyway, look at those penalties. Yeah, as you said, Briggsy would have jumped to Semba, would he? It looks like he would have. No, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have.
No, they both had 9 seconds.
We'll have to get some explanation on that. Let's have a rundown of the top 10. Jake Oregon wins the Mexican Grand Prix, the penultimate race of the Noob Journey Season 2, with a cracking race for him. Jamie 183, second place again. I think that's pretty much sealed his second place in the championship now. It might have been sealed before. Briggsy takes P3, controversially some would say, from December in P4. Ben 665, another great result for him. He's the highest first time. Oh no, he's not. Jamie 183 is it. 5th place for Ben 665. Nimao GG, whose name I still struggle to say, in 6th place. Respawn, one of my Salva boys, not looking good. I'm going to have a team talk. I'm going to have to get Toto Wolff in to give him a spanking. Toto Wolff-esque spanking. Factual Impala 8th. Charlie 9th. Scum 10th. Obviously, you're not going to move up there. So, Callum W.
No, he doesn't because he got DNF.
Callum W doesn't get points. So, Charlie's going to get 9th. That's a good result for him. Causa 12th. Obviously, everybody else DNF'd. A lot of crashes here. But anyway, that has been the penultimate race of the Noob Journey Season 2. It's coming to an end, Duke. It's nearly over. Season 2 is nearly over. We're going to have to get a whole new batch of noobs in for... Well, maybe not. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Nobody knows. Anyway, that has been the Mexican Grand Prix. Race number 9 of Season 2. Thank you very much for Chuke for kind of helping me out in commentary there. But it's been Rixon, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. We will see you all for the final race of the season next time out. See you next time.
Benjamin's in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be my